Greetings and salutations, friends. I am Nimithrander, and we'll be doing something a little different today. I know I've posted Imaginarium theater runs on the channel previously. However, I never actually recorded my first trip into the theater, at least not on the main account. So, that's what we'll be doing here in the second account, recording the story of the theater and Wolfie, its curator, I suppose you could call him. Imaginarium Theater. Before the beginning of all stories, after the end of all tales, in the interstice between reality and fantasy, there is an endless drama unfolding, never ceasing upon the stage. There is no beginning nor an end, for in the telling of the story, the two differ not. Unbegun, unending story. Enter the room on the lower level of the Knights of Avonius library. The sacrifice demanded by magic is consolation. Interesting. And we have little Ella Musk, scholar of Hilichurlian linguistics. Incidentally, I'm currently sitting at, I believe, 73 pity on Lauma's banner, and this ought to give me enough to possibly get her finally. Oh, I see Wolfie already.
Huh? What's a place like this doing in a library? Could this be the restricted section Lisa mentioned? Doesn't quite feel like it, though. You don't think this place is hiding some terrible secret, do you? Like those rooms you always hear about in scary stories? You know, the ones that are usually
Surely
totally
it would
off
be
limits?
locked if that were the case. We have little Ella Musk right outside, and she doesn't seem all that perturbed by it.
That's true. We just kind of waltzed in here. And it didn't seem like the lock had been broken or anything. Wait, hang on a minute. This isn't the door we came in through. Are we even in the library anymore?
Perhaps we've reached another world. A sort of pocket dimension, if you will.
And what
No
world
idea.
would that be, huh? Too bad Lisa's not working today, otherwise we could ask her. Well, we're here anyhow, and this place doesn't look too dangerous. Why don't we just take a look around? New places are meant for exploring, after all. You gotta try all kinds of new things to become a good and experienced guide. Ooh, look, a stuffed wolf toy! So cute! It's so fluffy and soft. Huh. Wonder who left it here.
For all you know, that toy might be this room's real master.
Oh, foolish traveler, you dare enter this fortress of doom without invitation? Prepare to be eaten alive! We should probably just leave it here for now. This place is huge, so let's keep on exploring!
Oop. Teleport waypoint unlocked. You can use the Fantasia Tome in the theater lobby to start the Imaginarium Theater Challenge. The theme of the Imaginarium Theater will change every so often, with the participation conditions and special guest characters changing along with it. The opening characters of each season will gain fantastical blessings, which will grant them special buffs in performance challenges and in your adventures across Teyvat. You must select companions to form your party for the challenges, according to the restrictions set by performance requirements. Each character starts with 2 vigor. Each time they complete an Axe performance challenge, they will lose 1 vigor. Quite so. Let's pat it on the head. A princess with a boar cloak, I guess? Boar hood? Yeah, she does seem to be moving. Oh, and now she's gone. Oh, and now she has a pinwheel. I'm the honorary knight of Favonius. Honorary knight of the Knights of Favonius, rather. Apparently the pinwheel broke. Maybe our greeting wasn't formal enough. Why don't you take a look inside the painting, Paimon? It is indeed a library, and we can pick up some books while we're here. And we have a great big treasure chest. Probably better not to touch it just yet. I wonder how much Jean actually knows about this place. Messy handwriting. This doesn't seem much like a fortune slip. In truth, I said all I wished to say to you in the end, but Alice still advised me to write a little, saying that what I cannot say aloud, I can always write, surely. That is the case, though I have spoken directly into people's minds for so long that I never practiced my penmanship anyway. No need to worry if I've pried into any of your innermost thoughts. I've never done anything like that. If that does not reassure you, let me share one of my secrets with you. Having been suffocated by my inability to speak, I wound up being an incredibly talkative person at first. Alice noted that those who used their real mouths to blather on with had far fewer problems than I, since I would set my hand to buzz and give myself quite a headache whenever I spoke. She advised me to speak more steadily and present an air of mystery and nobility, which is how I wound up speaking the way you remember. I'm off, in any case. There's not much to worry about here with you, so why don't you watch over me instead? Huh. Don't know who that's supposed to be, honestly. Perhaps we'll meet a lion in there. Amusing Narnia reference. Not a closet, but a wardrobe. Anywho. Oh wait, one more side to look at. Great big curtain over here. Yes, this does look a bit like a stage. Although, because of how high up it is, and with these beams in the way, only the people sitting in the middle of that table, straight ahead from where I am, would actually be able to watch the performance. Anyone sitting at the ends would be out of luck. Only Pyro, Hydro, and Dendro characters, as well as special guest stars, may perform in this season's show. That'll do for the support lineup. Let's have a gander at our rewards. Now, we're definitely not going all the way to chapter 10 in this performance. Certainly not. That's a bit of a challenge even for my main account, where I have a large swath of characters to use. Here, not a chance. First completion rewards. 100 primos per floor, not bad. And the Stella are also almost certainly out of our reach. So, yep, there's the wolf doll. Yep, I don't even have enough characters to actually do hard mode. Normal mode. So 6 stages. Yes, I think we'll stay at just 6. That'll be enough to get us quite a few primos. More than enough to guarantee Lauma. When we take into account the debut bonuses, that is. So, yep, don't really have a choice but to use all of their offered characters. Because I literally don't have any of them. Well, at least, none that I can actually use. Alternate cast members and special guest stars. Yep, basic rundown of how things work. Actually, not a bad tutorial, but we shan't bother with it. Then we have just enough to actually fill out the ranks. Oh, and the restriction is listened a little here. Used to be that you had to be in the higher difficulties you need level 70 and up to actually take part in this. Yeah. We're in for a bit of a hard time here, I don't doubt. And I'm going to have to choose carefully when dealing with the Papilla. Tenebrous Papilla. So I'm going to need Moika for that. Well, not much more we can do for prep work. Honestly, the lineup of trial characters is probably superior to my lineup, with the exceptions of Moika, Nouvellette, and Farina. All sorts of events can happen during an Imaginarium Theater challenge. Of these, companion events allow alternate cast members to join your principal cast, while wondrous boons and brilliant blessings can grant your party combat buffs. Mystery caches can grant certain benefits, but also carry a certain amount of risk. After selecting companions, wondrous boons, brilliant blessing, or mystery cache events other than combat events will be refreshed. When a combat event is selected, you will go on stage and start the current performance. Characters who haven't yet participated in the game mode have a chance to provide external audience support for companion events, bringing you additional benefits. Let's bring in Tainari, I think.
I'll lead the way.
Mystery cache. Let's see. Yep, and it's Tainari. So now we have an incentive to fight this battle with him. Ooh, I wish that were just the Ruin Guard. All the other Ruin things annoy me with their shenanigans. But we're only on normal difficulty, so hopefully this won't be too difficult. Nope. Imaginarium Theater Party Setup. As the challenge proceeds, you can use Restart Performance to change your party setup and try the challenge again. The composition of your party setup is key to completing your performance. Each character who takes part in the performance will start... Yep, we got that already. Alright, so we were told to use Tainari. Or rather, we've been forced into using Tainari this time. So we'll use Tainari and Kale. Kinda don't want to burn Baiju or Nilu this early. But on the other hand, some of these characters won't actually be all that helpful. Our options are rather limited at the moment. Well, all things considered. We'll see how this goes. I may have to do this again, just because of Nilu Bloom damage killing us, but we'll see. And we'll find out whether or not Tainari is strong enough. Or, more specifically, my Tainari.
And Shroud!
Right this off the side! With all my strength! All eyes on me!
Oh!
Rain Cutter!
One with the forest. Yeah. Keep up. I hear everything.
Oh yeah, my Tainari is not in good stead here.
Rain outlines your fate. Let me weave you a verse. This dance is for you.
Can't see? Yeah. So, yeah. Let's nip that in the bud.
Positions. Fallen hammer! Help! Right?
Rain cutter.
I'll approve you!
Dance with the waves.
Okay. So yeah, my Tainari is definitely underbuilt for this. Ooh, we can get New Valette in. Oh, return to lobby. Ah, I imagine Wolfie woke up. Oops, so he did. Oh, and he's dusting.
Oh no, sorry. Guests, hello. I've been waiting here for the longest time and nobody came. I was only planning to rest my eyes for a bit, but the sofa was so comfy, I guess I dozed off.
Let's try to talk!
Sure can. Talking is one of the things I can do. All right, so... yes. Introductions are in order, aren't they? Greetings, my dear guests. My name is...
You don't remember?
Wait.
Oh, you really?
What's my name?
Not sure we can help you with that one, buddy. Guess you were in a pretty deep sleep, huh? Seems like you're still waking up.
Why would I say either of those things? I don't know if he's an honorary knight. And why would I name him? But fine, you're Sir Halsworth.
Huh? Really?
We're just messing with you. Anyway, Paimon's name is Paimon, and this is the Traveler. Okay, great, that went well. At least this mysterious room doesn't rob everyone of their memories.
I must apologize. I must have slept for so long that I can't remember what's real and what's a dream anymore. I did have a lot of dreams while I was asleep. Okay, concentrate. All right, so if I'm not mistaken, the current me is a concierge in charge of attending to any guests that find themselves here. Yes, you may call me Wolfie.
Okay, but, if all you can remember are your dreams, what makes you think any of them are real experiences? They're just products of your imagination, right?
You mean, if it comes from my imagination, it can't be real life? Oh. Well, it sounds like you know more about that kind of thing than I do. I can't tell the difference at all. I remember a time when a horrid curse was put on me. My heart was cased in unmelting ice, and I had to spend my days in agonizing solitude, surrounded by nothing but boundless tundra. I also remember playing with Whitefang in the misty forest. We chased golden butterflies, waded through rushing streams, and shattered the very moon beneath our feet. And I'll never forget marching in that celebratory procession with the other troops, being showered in confetti as I excitedly waited for Her Majesty the Queen to bestow her honor upon me. It was glorious. To me, all these events are indistinguishable from real experiences. Take my latest dream, for instance. I remember being in a garden of forking paths, and Madame Mage said to me, "From now on, you are a concierge. Be sure to treat your guests well." Then I found myself here. And like I said, I waited and waited and waited. And now, finally, 2 guests have arrived. At last, I can fulfill my duty. Is there anything else you'd like to ask me?
Who might this Madame Mage be?
Yeah, and who is this Madame Mage? Is she really just a figure from your dream? Seems like there could be more to it than just that.
Well, Madam Mage is Madam Mage. Just as you, dear guests, are guests. She and her friends, oh yes, and they're all mages too. Each one of them is a master of their own type of magic. Conjuring, illusions, and so on. One of them uses a quill pen to cast her spells. She has a very mysterious ink bottle that contains fantasy truth. I had a little taste when she wasn't looking, and oh my goodness was it bitter! Blech. But the other mages all love her magic. They use their powers of creation to transform her fantasy truth into true fantasy. How do they do that? I haven't the slightest idea. I'm just a toy with stuffing for brains. Is there anything else you'd like to ask me?
It sounds like one of the regions of Simulanka. Painted forest with its frogs and its squirrels all made of paper.
Yeah, what is this place? We came in here through this one door in the library, but we were never able to open it before.
Ah, well, congratulations on your successful entry, dear guests. This is a special room, one that can only be accessed by those who are invited. Seeing as you two have this privilege, you can invite your friends to enter as well. On that note, I'd better tidy up this place as quickly as possible. Oh, and I should prepare some tea and snacks too. You don't mind if they're on the sweeter side, do you?
Of course not! Wait, before we get ahead of ourselves, mind telling us where we are exactly? Are we even still in Mondstadt?
That is a difficult question. Madam Mage created this room using magic, and I don't know magic. Still, you have my guarantee as concierge that this is a safe and comfortable place. I sincerely hope you enjoy your time here. Is there anything else you'd like
About
to ask
that
me?
book and the battle we just fought, might you explain that?
Yes, I saw! You were magnificent! I was completely enraptured by your performance.
What do you mean, performance?
Well, Madam Mage says that every page of a storybook is a segment of the present. I'm sure only the most distinguished of guests are able to take the stage as the story's protagonist and put on a show as spectacular as yours. What a thrilling battle! Yes, that's what every story needs to spice things up. Naturally, those are the kinds of stories I love reading the most. I wonder what would make a good title for a book about your magnificent performance. Should we call it a saga? An epic? A tale of conquest? A chronicle of combat? Choices, choices. In any case, I do hope you will be so kind as to indulge us with more of your fine performances. In fact, scratch that. I'm afraid I shall have to insist. The story of the present is waiting to be written, and you, dear guests, are the ones to fill its pages. Is there anything else you'd like to ask me?
That's all I wanted to ask.
This place is getting more confusing by the second, but Wolfie seems alright. So, we should be fine, right? Besides, our goal is to set foot in every corner of Teyvat, and the courage to boldly go where others dare not to tread is what will take us there.
Wow, what a wonderful line! Spoken like a true adventurer!
You bet! We're the real deal!
Is that so? Well then, I'd better make sure I do my duty as concierge of this place. I hope this can be somewhere for you to rest and recuperate when you're weary, so that you can embark on your next adventure refreshed and renewed. Come back here anytime if you get tired. I'll be sure to take good
We
care of you.
appreciate it. Imaginarium Theater Challenge Rewards. After completing performance challenges in the Imaginarium Theater, you can earn various goods from both debut performance gifts and performance tour rewards. Clearing the performance challenges in at least 3 acts will unlock Wolfie's Thespian Trove. There, you can exchange toy medals for thespian tricks. Yep, so far we've only done a single performance of a single stage. So it's time that we move forward. The Traveler.
Just what will we come across
another
this time?
companion. Ah, Chevreuse.
A little extra training never hurts.
Oh, and we have 2 choices for battles. That's a lot of Fatui. Pyro characters have an advantage. Not sure the Shatterstones will be all that much easier to deal with. So we'll go after the Fatui. We do still have the option to rewind things if I've chosen poorly. Though, at present, I think we shall manage. Instead of using Tainari again, we'll be using, I think, Hu Tao. Hu Tao, along with Chevreuse. Actually, I think I will use Tainari again. Not because he's particularly good, but simply... well, he won't serve as the main attacker on any of these runs. I simply don't have him built enough, so him acting as a bonus burst support with Hu Tao ought to at least provide some value to him. And that way I don't burn out anyone else.
Supporting fire! I hear everything! One with the force!
You asked for it! Stop right there!
See? Go!
Check this out! I got you covered! And Shroud! I'll uproot you!
Oh, that.
Justice will be
I'm gonna keep the Geo fella
Just too close!
from putting up his shield, otherwise we're in trouble.
You're not going anywhere.
You can't run!
Go!
Killjoy! We've only just begun! You can't run!
Hands on fire!
Here's Becca! Fire it up! One with the force!
final warning!
It's time for a flash freeze. It's no problem.
Don't get too close! And Shroud!
Flash frost.
I hear everything!
This is going to be close.
Stop right there! You asked for it!
Can't see?
Yeah. Took too long. Yep, gonna have to replace Tainari with Sing Chill, I think.
Over here! Can I find
Here's Becca! One with the force!
Justice will prevail!
Although that lightning strike is way less damaging than I would have thought. Although, yeah, yeah. Tried to be clever using Tainari, but... nope, going to have to burn Xingqiu for this. Because I need reactions. Tainari might not work out, but the Traveler might. he'll keep a more consistent burning going. So let's see if this does the trick.
Let's get down to business.
Hands where I can see 'em! Final!
In reality, I'm probably being too conservative in my uses of characters.
Don't get too close.
You can't run! Well,
Here's Becca.
I see through you! Use this. Is preserved. Shield to
Justice
the
will prevail!
And all you got? Don't be a killjoy. You've only just begun. This isn't over. It's time for a flash freeze. I see through you.
Check this out. Propagate.
Run. That's all you got?
Drop your weapons!
Yep, looks like I overestimated my traveler a bit.
Fire it up. I got you covered. Here.
Final warning!
Oh, you teleported, did you? And yeah, I made the mistake of not freaking you
Check this
first.
out.
Now I'm paying for it dearly. Yeah. Looks like I'll have to be Sing Shell after all.
Here's Becca.
Worst
Fire it
comes to
up.
worst,
Let me
we
weave you a
without me,
verse.
the last
No,
kills
my-
me.
Hands where I
I'll
can
make
see
a
'em!
mincemeat out of all this.
There's more!
Don't get too close. I got you covered.
Frozen.
Rain cutter!
Down you go.
Higher, higher, hands on fire!
Check this out.
Flash freeze.
Rain outlines your fate! Stop right there! Justice will prevail!
Supporting fire.
Oh no!
See?
Alright, now for you four.
Don't get too close.
Let me weave you a verse. Drop your weapons! You asked for it!
Draw's over!
I'm starting to think that I made a mistake.
Rain outlines your fate! Witness the power!
Yeah, I definitely made a mistake choosing this.
Hands where I can see 'em!
Higher, higher, hands on fire!
Fire it up. Supporting fire.
Okay, this is getting a bit excessive.
You asked
Draw's over! See? Quit it!
Don't get
Ah,
too close.
crap.
I got you
You
covered.
have to get your shield up again, did you? Ah, teleporting. No. I am so close. Whew. Okay, that was a doozy. Now we get Mawika, right in time for... Ah, looks like we have another interruption first. The boss arena will be next.
I'm afraid I still have some work to do before everything is ready. Thank you for your patience, my dear guests. If you'd like, you can take the stage and perform once more. There'll be toy medals waiting for you in treasure chests afterwards.
As well as Prima Gems. Ah, and here we can see all the people who fought alongside us just now. And we may
Once I was
converse
old
with them.
enough, I started reading popular novels. Some of them would end by having the dead come back to life and living happily ever after. I know it's only make-believe, but still, it always ruined the story for me. If death isn't final, there are no stakes, so it kind of makes everything that happened up to that point meaningless. To everything, there is a season. A time to be born, a time to die. That is the truth. You can't have a satisfactory ending if death isn't final.
Sadly true in many cases.
I know all these
Wonder what
books are meant for
Shivers thinks
children,
of this
but
place.
some of these stories are actually quite good. Here, for example. This one's the story of two parrots that sue each other. Each accuses the other of stealing a poem that they both claim to have written that morning. But since they only know how to imitate speech, the judge has no way of knowing who actually wrote the poem first. Such a fun story. Any chance I can borrow it?
I'm sure you could speak to Wolfie about it. But anywho, back to the performance. I didn't intend to stand on the chair, but oh well.
Witness
And
my
now we can summon
magnificence!
Farina. We haven't enough for any more companions. So, on to our battle with Magu Kinki. And since this is a proper boss battle, I shouldn't have to hold back. Although, who should I actually use? I think... we'll go for Nilu Bloom. Let's see... Yes, we'll give this lineup a try. And if this doesn't work, I'll just switch to Nuvalet and Farina. Probably steamroll this engagement.
Keep and Shroud!
Fallen Amber, help! Hi! With all my strength!
All eyes on me!
The doctor was sealed!
This is nothing.
One with the Force. I'll uproot you!
A bitter pill to swallow.
Here! Just like we rehearsed!
Seems like an emergency.
Dance with the waves!
Yep, Milu Bloom is really quite something.
I hear everything.
Remember, health comes first. Mind the side effects.
Alright. Not bad. And we'll take Bennett. Well, looks like we have to leave again.
Bravo! Bravo! Another spellbinding performance! Are you interested in learning any new thespian tricks? By which I mean dashing and elegant poses. In fact, what would you say to a friendly exchange? I'll teach you some thespian tricks in return for toy medals from the treasure chests. Friendship is a wonderful thing, isn't it? Ah, just the word itself gives me a warm, fuzzy feeling in my heart and my stomach.
Yep,
It is a
gotta love
lovely thing
friendship.
indeed.
But, when you say a warm, fuzzy feeling in your stomach, there is something slightly concerning about that. Anyway, are you sure you're okay with just toy medals? What can they be worth if they're just toys?
As long as you believe, even toy medals can be more valuable than gold. That is the magic of imagination. Madame Mage told me that. I can't say I entirely understand what she meant, but... The thespian tricks, I actually got those from a wish I made to Madame Mage. So long as she thinks it's a fair trade, I think it should be fine.
Sounds kinda ominous. Don't a lot of scary stories start out that way? You make a reckless wish to a wicked witch, but you end up regretting it when she forces you to pay an impossible price in return?
I believe you're misunderstanding the situation, dear guest. There is absolutely nothing to fear. To start with, mages are quite different from wicked witches. And besides, I already told you what the price is. It's the toy medals. There's no catch.
And you're sure about that?
Yes, completely. In any case, I was the one who made the wish. So if someone has to end up paying an impossible price, just leave it to me.
Why do you sound so proud of that? And besides, we still
I
feel a
enjoy
little
watching your
bad,
performances,
like we're taking
so it's well
advantage
worth
of
it as
you.
far as I'm concerned. I wonder how many blank pages are left in this book. But not to worry. Even if we run out of space, new blank pages will be added very soon. I do look forward to the day when all empty pages are filled with stories.
That may be quite a while yet. But, onward with our performance. Ooh dear, now this is a nasty one. A very nasty one. Defense. And not the good kinds of defense either by the looks of them. Let's summon Shunling.
Just sharpen my spear!
Ah. And we get lucky. The Secret Source Automaton Hunter Seeker. I could not ask for a better adversary for this. See, the problem with defense missions is the simple fact that if you have multiple enemies, some of them will always ignore you to attack the defense target. That's simply how these things work. And it can be mighty annoying when they do. However, the Secret Source Automaton only come one at a time. And therefore, I need to distract only one enemy.
Spring forth! Here! Supporting fire! Check this out!
Eat this! Out of the frying pan, into the bucket!
Oh, for the love
Let's
of...
light it up!
Scatter!
At least he didn't keep it up. Now, this will take a bit more time,
Propagate!
as we will
Don't get too
be
close.
unable with this team to reliably kill these things.
I'm going in!
But
Scatter!
that shouldn't be a problem.
Here's backup!
In fact, this can be a good thing.
Propagate!
Because, well, I get to burn uses of characters who would not have actually been all that helpful later anyway. And I don't need to worry about burning any of my good units.
Teamwork is
Because
dreamwork!
damage on this is irrelevant. I say, right as he goes after the monolith despite me.
Let's light it up!
I got you covered! Propagate!
I'm going in!
Out of the frying pan, into
And as you can see, he has harmed the monolith.
Adventure time!
But this is
Fire
a
it up.
complete cakewalk compared with what I
Supportive
could
fire.
be dealing with. And as soon as I speak, he delivers a nasty hit directly to the monolith.
Boba, get them!
Check this out!
Let's light it up!
Scatter!
Oh,
Don't get too
ignoring me
close!
again, are you?
I got you covered!
Everybody
Would
stand
you
back!
stop shooting the monolith?
Propagate! Germinate! Fire it up!
Let's light it up!
Here! Supporting fire! Fire it up! Scatter!
Teamwork
And
is
you're gonna
dreamwork!
spite me by zapping the monolith a few more times, huh? Oh well, victory is mine. And there's no one else I can add to the cast from here on out. Ah, Ruin Guards and Ruin Graders. And I've only got one more challenge to beat after this one. Meaning that I don't have to hold anything back anymore. Well, I say that, but there is one caveat to this. Namely, I'll want Baiju for the final round, so I shan't be using him. Let's see if I can get away with using this lineup, Pure Pyro. If I can, it'll save me some trouble. But if not, it's a simple enough fix.
Nice and spicy!
Justice will prevail! Final war!
Cross over!
Huh? Teamwork is dreamwork!
You're toast!
Looks like this isn't
Drop
an
your weapons!
especially good team setup.
Hands where I
Oh well.
Time to go.
Oh
can
no,
light
not
it up! I'm going
spin
in!
to win.
Adventure
This
time.
is going to mess with me.
Get them! Final warning! Justice will prevail!
Yep, that wasted a lot of time. Yeah. Oh well, I tried to be frugal, but that did not pay off this time. Oh well. Time to simply do away with the problem. No reason to hash it out any longer.
You asked for it! Drop your weapons! Light of the blazing sun! Full throttle!
Let my name echo in song.
Yeah, now you see the difference.
Be sanctified.
Hands where I can see them! Final warning! Burn it down!
Strike a pose. Time to shine.
Light it up!
Ah.
Let the mighty reload.
And 5 out of 5. And now for the tenebrous papilla. We'll go Vaporize Origin. Brilliant Blessings will grant considerable buffs to characters who meet the requirements for this season, enhancing their effectiveness in combat via elemental reactions. Select Brilliant Blessing events continuously to increase your blessing level and further enhance the corresponding elemental reaction buffs. Increase Brilliant Blessing levels to accumulate blessing levels. Characters will also gain additional attribute increases in the Imaginarium Theater depending on the blessing level. Now we get the Divergence. Doesn't really make much of a difference which it is. And level 4. The additional number of hits will be useful against the papilla. Alright, now for our final round. With all the people we have, this should be easy. But the question will be whether I should lead with Moika or Nouvellette. We shall see.
Burn it down!
Yoo-hoo!
Oh, I didn't make it.
Is this our...
Alright, so it should be Mawiki, but I lead with him. Mighty annoying, but learned my lesson. Same team setup. I suppose I could actually replace someone with Shanling.
Remember,
Shower me with... Rev the engines!
That would get us higher rate of attack.
Incinerate!
Gotcha.
bow your head.
Rev from the sky! Full throttle!
Let the world collide!
The tides beckon.
There we go. Simple enough. Opening night complete. And now we may collect our winnings. And got all the way through performance number 6. So, 440. Not even 3. Just under 3 pulls, that. Well, we do get a bunch of other goodies. But we did also have our debut, so that's another large chunk. The full 5 more wishes. Alright. Hold on. We did get Stella's. So we get a few sanctifying unctions. Not bad as rewards go. There's Wolfie.
Hello, dear guests. Please, come here. I have some good news to share with you. This took much longer than it should have. But in any case, at long last, the new stage is ready for action. Put on a spectacular show for your audience, and you will receive a key that opens the door to the world within the painting.
Whoa, hold up! First storybook, now a world inside a painting? This place is making less and less sense all the time.
I know what you mean, but as I read in a storybook once, if a magician reveals all their tricks to the audience, it robs them of the surprise. So, it's quite right that things don't make sense. Madame Mage's magic is just like love. Not something to try and make sense of, but something you just feel.
Fair enough, that explanation sorta works. But anyway, about this new world within the painting stage. Is it any different from the other stage?
The world within the painting is a world of many rules. This new stage will put friendship and trust to the test. A classic tale. And all those who pass the test will receive a small blessing from Madame Mage.
Ooh, is it a good luck spell or something? Like,
Be careful what you wish for, Paimon.
Yep, good point. We should be careful what we wish for.
I assure you, there's nothing to be nervous about. The paint is already on the canvas, and Madame Mage's blessing is no longer a secret. If you're ready, you can step onto the world within the painting stage and see for yourself. As you embark on your new adventure, do as they do in the stories. Whistle your favorite tune, cast your worries aside, and keep courage in your heart.
Envisaged Echoes unlocked. Well, we won't be doing that. Not now, anyway. Instead, it's time that we made a few wishes. After all, we were sitting at 73 pity, and just off the debut bonuses alone, we can make 5 wishes. So that should be plenty to land us Llama. After all, on this account, I lost out trying to get St. Lolly, lost the 50-50. So, I now have a guarantee. I was considering using it on Flynn's, but I think Lauma would actually be a better choice for the account on the whole. Her versatility is quite something. But, let's see if we can't get Kabe along with her. Don't have a single copy of him just yet. Oh, we actually have enough for a 10-pull. So, a 10-pull it shall be. There we go. So, 74, 75. Oh, Layla. 76, 77, 78. Ooh, 2 4-stars already. There's Lauma.
Open your eyes. My name is Lauma, and here in the stillness of these woods, the light of the frost moon shines down generously on all. The gaze of the heavens will fall on you wherever you go. Now, close your eyes. You are no longer lost.
I do love her voice. So very soothing. Two 4-stars, not bad. And Lauma, of course. And we have just enough star glitter for one more wish. Oh well. Was hoping to get Kave as well. But I can hardly complain.
I seek not to tread the expedient path.
And now we have Lauma on both accounts. Then I'm going to have quite a job building her on this one. Let's see, where did we end up with Layla? Yep, C1. And we got a Shinobu, which brings her to C3. Alright. And I believe that will bring today's video to a close. We managed to enter the Imaginarium Theater and get some well-earned winnings out of it. And that was just enough to land us Lauma. I think that's enough for now. So, if you've enjoyed this, please remember to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Do check out my Elden Ring Let's Play, as well as my playthrough of the Genshin Impact main story. And as always, have a good day.